Now, we have used holographic pigments on this channel before. We've used holographic microflakes, which worked out pretty good, I'd say. We tried holographic galaxy microflakes recently, twice actually, and unfortunately, both times it didn't exactly work out the way that we wanted it to, and we were pretty bummed out about that. And I think our buddy Tommy over at the Spray Source realized how bummed out we were, and he contacted me and said, listen, you want holographic, I got holographic. And he sent me a bunch of bags of this. This is Alpha Pigments Silver Holographic Pearl, not flake, pearl. And this stuff is supposed to be wild. The pearl versus the flake is supposed to be much more saturated and much crazier transitions. You can actually see in the bag just how insanely holographic this stuff is. This looks way different than the flakes that we've used. I am really excited to try this stuff out. Now, when it comes to base coat, I asked him, well, what base coat works best with a holographic pearl? And he said, well, a good standard is black. And I looked at Gabe and he looked at me and we're like, you know what? We use black all the time. Will this work over any other color? And he said, in theory, yes. And we just happen to have the Evo in the warehouse with the craziest HyperShift that we've really ever sprayed on it, ZGR, right? ZGR. And we thought, dude, while we have it, why don't we try this holographic pearl over the wildest HyperShift that we've got? Is it gonna work? I don't know. Gabe, do you know?
No idea.
But it's always worth a shot, right? I figure if we can get a holographic pearl to work over an intense HyperShift, it's gonna be a good time. Now, when it comes to pigment load, we did ask Tommy, and he said 10 grams a gallon is all you need for this holographic pearl. Each one of these bags, believe it or not, is 5 grams. I don't know if you can tell, but they're very dense, right? So that's gonna be 4 5-gram bags going straight in. I don't know what this is gonna look like in liquid, but in the bag, it's nuts. It definitely has like a silver baseline to it. So when the light's not hitting it, it's almost just like a silver, really, really fluffy silver pearl. It seems to be floating and not sinking at all, which is a little abnormal. Usually by now it'll kind of send its way to the bottom. But let's see. I really think we're gonna need light. Now, what is this gonna look like outside of the light?
Probably just like a silver flare.
Almost like a carbon silver?
A little finer than that, I think.
So when the light hits this, there should be just a rainbow fiesta.
Correct.
And when the light's not hitting it, kind of like a, okay, let's see what the old stick of truth has to say. I hope there's enough on here for us to, I can see the top is going nuts here. All right, Gabe's gonna help me out with a little flashlight action here. I mean, can you see it?
Oh yeah.
Wow. This could be nuts, man. Holographic pearl over ZGR HyperShift. I haven't been this excited for a project in a long time. Let's go. All right, guys, we are all done with the project. Now, I know we do a lot of cool color combos and experiments on this channel, but once in a while, every so often, we do a project that just breaks the matrix. It just doesn't look real. The HyperShift that we sprayed over the Musso Black kind of gave me that feeling. This one gives me that feeling. Gabe and I are standing outside in the sun looking at this car and just shaking our heads like, how? It looks completely insane. Nothing else to say. We're gonna take it outside right now with you guys. I want you to take a good look at this car, and you know what to do. Leave a comment below. Let us know what you think about it. Rate it 1 through 5. If you want to dip your own car, your own wheels, your own emblems, you can do it yourself. All of our kits are in one place, right up here. I had an incredible amount of fun in this project. I love doing stuff like this. I really hope you guys enjoyed as much as I do. I'll see you in the next video.